What this workshop today is really all about is your own ideas. Okay, so we've talked about what you've taken away from the exhibition, what you remember from the exhibition, but I really want to take that on another step and let's see and hear about your inspirations, because you're going to make something today out of clay and we're going to be playful. Today is part of the Garcia family schools programme, and it's a new piece of work by the Fruitmarket, and we've worked with 6 schools who are local to the Fruitmarket Gallery, and we've worked with them to explore the work of Damien Ortega and for them to experiment making work of their own, which we're showing in an exhibition.
Schools are a small world, they're a microcosm, and I think sometimes what an exhibition or a trip to a gallery can do is just open up that world. For each school we developed a unique project for the school, but we presented it to the teachers and then we worked with them to develop that on, so it became something that was very much driven by the teachers, driven by us, and would work for that school.
From the outset, we just really wanted the young people involved in the project to enjoy the gallery experience, to connect with it, to feel comfortable there, to explore the work of Damien Ortega and feel a connection with it, and also to have a chance to be expressive and experimental, making something themselves.
I've been working with a group of young people from the Fresh Fruit group through the Fruitmarket Gallery, and we've been meeting every week for the last 5 weeks, and today is the culmination of all our workshops. We've been working with clay, and the group have created lots of pieces of work which we've bisque fired, so giving them an initial firing to toughen the pieces up, and then we built some paper kilns, so they're like a woven basket made out of old newspaper, which we rolled into tubes and woven these baskets, and then today we've invited the public along and we've set fire to them. The group I've been working with are age 16 to 25, and it's a great opportunity for people who, some of them are just starting art schools, some of them are arts graduates, some of them don't actually have an art background but are just interested. And I think the great thing about it is it's open to anybody to attend, you know, as long as they fit into that age group. That's the only criteria, and it's completely free of charge, so it's just a great opportunity for people to meet one another, to try new things and explore their creative practice.
This one looks great.
Yeah, whose is this piece?
We've been firing our clay projects that we've spent the last 4 weeks working on, and we did a bisque firing beforehand, so this is just a decorational thing that we're getting through putting them through our handmade kilns today. I think courses like this are really important for finding out about new materials and different ways to use them, and also you get to meet other young people who have maybe similar ideas but maybe quite different ideas on how to use resources and how to interpret an exhibition.
Oh, there is a pretty fuss in Edinburgh all around about the Swedish nightingale, the talk of all the town. Each square and street as through you pass aloud with praises ring about the pretty singing bird, the famous Jenny Lind. For she turns each heart and turns each head of those who hear her sing, and she's turning all her notes to gold is the famous Jenny Lind.
The project is inspired by Sarah Barker's exhibition and the way that her work inhabits a space, describes it, and how it changes the space. And also how Sarah is influenced in the making of her work by novels and by literature and by poetry. and the way that we all imagine scenes from novels and literature in different ways, and how that might translate into making a physical sculpture that is viewed and felt in different ways by different people. Working with Jennifer Reid. Jennifer is a Victorian ballad enthusiast based in Manchester. Jennifer's worked with participants from our youth programme, Fresh Fruit, over the last 4 weeks to write new songs and poems which have largely come about through looking at maps, so from the 15th century up to the 19th century, taking the names of streets, taking the names of landowners, but also contemporary stories that are relevant to our participants, you know, things that might have happened locally.
We took 4 sessions with 3 different types of maps, and so the first session we used an OS map, a very large one, and a smaller localised map, and we marked out all our memories on there. So the smaller map, we put specific stickers on places and streets, and on the larger OS map we put gift tags with larger memories, so more stories, and we used those memories to create a song series.
They buried me beside a hill. They told my babe I've been unwell. It's quite a tale, though it's not true. I killed my man for loving you. Someone statue, someone praise. I'll just take bluebells growing over my grave. I'll just take bluebells growing over my grave.
I've been involved with the Fresh Fruit program since February, so I did their February workshop series, which was for Art After California Light and Space, and that was 4 weeks of just kind of exploring different creative projects, and it ended in a show. So that was my first gallery show, which was really exciting. And then I also have done the art taster workshops for 11 to 16-year-olds, I believe. So I was just teaching a workshop on the Sarah Barker exhibition. And I love that they have a bunch of free creative programs for people in my age group, and they really challenge me creatively. Like, I've never been in a gallery show, I've never written a song, and now suddenly I have 3 songs. I've been in a gallery show. You know, and I'm teaching young people about art as well, so I find that it's just a really great program and a great gallery as well.